Nothing is too beautiful and nothing is too expensive. The wise words of Ettore Bugatti. Welcome back to Driven to Know. Today we're going to talk about one of the most legendary car brands in history, Bugatti. And let me tell you, these guys don't mess around when it comes to making insanely fast and insanely expensive supercars. Bugatti has a long and storied history that dates back to 1909 when it was founded by Ettore Bugatti. From the start, Bugatti was all about creating cars that were as beautiful as they were fast. Ettore believed that the cars were not just machines, but works of art that should be designed and built with passion and care. One of Bugatti's most famous models was the Type 35. Which dominated the Grand Prix circuit in the late 1920s and early 1930s. It was a marvel of engineering and design, with a lightweight frame, advanced suspension system, and a powerful engine that could push the car to speeds of up to 140 miles per hour. But what really sets the Type 35 apart from the other cars of its time was its beauty. With its long flowing lines and sleek curves, the Type 35 was a masterpiece of automotive design. A fun fact about the Type 35 was that it was so successful that Bugatti actually produced over 300 models of them, making it one of the most popular Bugatti models ever. But Bugatti wasn't content to rest on its laurels. Over the years, they continued to innovate and push the limits of what was possible with a car. Bugatti released models like the Type 41 Royale, which was basically a palace on wheels. It was one of the most luxurious cars ever built, with a massive 12.7 litre engine and a price tag that was even more massive. Only 6 were ever made, and they were sold exclusively to royalty and the ultra wealthy. Then there was the Type 57, which was sleek and stylish and fast as hell. This car was designed to be the ultimate grand tourer, with a comfortable interior and powerful engine that could cruise at high speed for hours on end. But what really made the Type 57 so special was its custom coachwork. Bugatti worked with some of the most talented coach builders of the time to create unique and beautiful bodies for the Type 57, making each car truly one of a kind. Speaking of the Type 57, did you know that Bugatti actually produced 2 different versions of this car? There was the Atlantic version, which had a distinctive dorsal fin running down the centre of the car, and then there was the Atalante version, which had a more traditional coupe shape. Both versions are incredibly rare and valuable today, with some selling for tens of millions of dollars. And then, of course, there's the Veyron and the Chiron. These are the cars that put Bugatti on the map for a whole new generation of car lovers. The Veyron was the first car to break the 1000 horsepower barrier, and it held the title of the world's fastest production car for a while. The Veyron was so advanced that it required a team of engineers to keep it running at peak performance, and was one of the most expensive cars ever made. But the Chiron is even more advanced and more powerful than the Veyron. With a quad turbocharged W16 engine that produced over 1500 horsepower, the Chiron is capable of reaching speeds of over 260 miles per hour. It's an engineering marvel with advanced aerodynamics, cutting edge materials, and the latest in automotive technology. But it's also a work of art with handcrafted interior that features the finest leathers. But it's not just the speed and power that sets Bugatti apart, it's the attention to detail and artistry that goes into every car. In fact, Bugatti has been known to incorporate unusual materials into their design, such as porcelain and aluminium. "I build my cars to go, not to stop." This is one of the famous lines from Ettore Bugatti when he was asked by a customer why the brakes were so poor. Now you may be thinking that Bugattis are only for the ultra rich and famous, and for the most part, you'd be right. These cars don't come cheap. A brand new Chiron will set you back around $3 million, but that doesn't mean you can't appreciate the engineering and beauty of these machines. Bugatti is one of those brands that transcends the car world. It's a symbol of innovation, artistry, and power. And even if you never get to sit behind the wheel of a Bugatti, just knowing that these machines exist is enough to inspire awe and admiration. Thank you for tuning in to today's video on Driven to Know. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, where I'll be posting more videos regularly.